Konnichiwa! Welcome to Japanese cooking Ichie. Today, we'll be showing you how to make Daikon Radish Steak. It's a very simple dish, using just daikon radish as the main ingredient. Because it's so simple, you can really enjoy the full flavor of daikon, which is at its best in winter. Let's get started. This is the amount for one serving. Please check the description for a list of ingredients. Now, let's get ready to cook. This time, we'll use half of a daikon radish. First, cut off the leaves from the part you won't be using. Daikon is spicier toward the tip and gets sweeter toward the base. Since the flavor is important for this dish, we'll use the sweeter part near the base. Now, cut the daikon into 4 pieces, each about 3 centimeters thick. If you can cut it like this, you'll be fine. Next, peel the skin off the daikon. As shown here, run your knife along the side of the daikon and peel the skin in a circular motion. Peel the skin a little thick. Keep the peeled skin, as we'll use it later. Next, remove the sharp edges from the daikon pieces. If you leave the edges on, they may bump into each other while cooking and lose their shape. So, use a peeler to round off the edges and make the daikon pieces smoother, just like when peeling the skin. You can also round off the edges by running your knife along the surface. Rounding the edges is a technique often used in Japanese simmered dishes, so it's a great one to practice. Once you've finished rounding the edges of the daikon, the next step is to make small, grid-like cuts on the surface. These cuts have 2 benefits. They help the flavor soak in better, and they also create nicer browning. Make half centimeter wide cuts in a grid pattern on both the front and back of the radish. After you've finished making the cuts, sprinkle a little salt on both sides on the daikon. After seasoning, place the daikon pieces in a large bowl. We'll also use the peeled daikon skin to add flavor to the stock. After cutting the skin into quarters, add both the skin and the daikon pieces to the bowl you prepared earlier. To season the daikon radish, add the seasonings to a bowl. 200 milliliters dashi stock, 1 teaspoon chicken stock extract. After adding the seasonings, gently stir the daikon so that it's fully submerged in the dashi. To help the flavor soak in, place a sheet of kitchen paper on top of the daikon and let it absorb the broth. Then cover the bowl loosely with plastic wrap and heat in the microwave. Now, let's cook it in the microwave at 500 watts for 12 minutes. Daikon takes a while to cook, so microwaving it helps it cook faster and absorb the flavors better. Once it's done microwaving, take the bowl out carefully. It will be very hot, so be careful not to burn yourself. Prepare a tray lined with kitchen paper, place the daikon pieces on it and let them drain. Be sure to save the remaining dashi, as we'll use it later to make the sauce. Next, prepare 2 cloves of garlic. Thinly slice them to make garlic chips. The garlic sprouts burn easily, so remove them and set aside on a small plate. Now, let's get cooking. Add 1 tablespoon of olive oil to a large frying pan and add the garlic. This will infuse the oil with garlic flavor while you make garlic chips. Garlic burns easily, so cook over low heat for about 3 minutes. Once the garlic turns this brown color, remove them to a small plate. Your garlic chips are ready. Next, increase the heat to medium and spread the oil evenly throughout the frying pan. Now, let's start frying the daikon. Pan fry the daikon until the surface becomes nicely browned. To help it brown better, press down lightly with a spatula as you cook. Check the browning, and when it is a dark golden brown color like this, you can flip it over. It has a beautiful sear. Perfect! Continue cooking the other side, pressing down with a spatula until it is also nicely browned. Once the second side is done, add 10 grams of butter and cook over low heat. The rich aroma of the butter will enhance the flavor of the daikon steak. Later, when you simmer it in the broth, the browning will lighten, so a slightly charred finish like this is ideal. Once both sides are browned like this, it's perfect. Now, Let's make the sauce using the remaining dashi stock used to season the daikon. Increase the heat to medium, add the dashi stock, and simmer the daikon. Pour the sauce over the daikon with a spoon as you cook, simmering for 2 minutes per side for a total of 4 minutes. After simmering for 4 minutes, the sauce will reduce and gradually decrease, as shown here. When it has reduced to this amount, add the garlic chips you made earlier to finish the sauce. Simmer for about 1 minute, and once it thickens slightly, turn off the heat. Finally, add the parsley for flavor and mix it into the sauce to finish. Now, let's serve. For this dish, we'll be using this white plate. Place the daikon steak on the plate and pour the sauce over the top. We recommend adding some green onions on top to add color. You can also sprinkle a little chili powder on top for a nice spicy kick, though this step is optional. And now it's done. The daikon has a gorgeous golden brown finish, absolutely perfect. The aroma of butter and the fragrance of garlic make it incredibly appetizing. Let's try it. So delicious. Even though it's made with daikon, it's surprisingly satisfying. Microwaving it beforehand really helps the flavors soak deep into the daikon. And the sauce, rich with dashi, butter and the punch of garlic, pairs perfectly with the daikon. It's incredibly tasty. I highly recommend giving this recipe a try. I hope you are enjoying today's video. If you enjoyed the recipe, please let me know. If you like this video, please subscribe to the channel and give it a thumbs up. We also have social media like Instagram, so please check them out in the description. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video. ありがとう。